Welcome back to the Happy Chef Kitchen. In today's video, I'll be making my Easter special 2 chocolate terrine. So before we get started though, please remember to like the video, share it with friends and family, and subscribe to the Happy Chef YouTube channel. And remember to hit that bell to never miss a video. So let's get back to the recipe. So let's look at the ingredients that we'll be using in today's video. This is the ingredient list that we'll be using in today's recipe. So I've split this into 2 parts. So this top row here is all for our meringue. So that's 4 egg whites, 120 grams of caster sugar, half zest of orange, some cheeky orange liqueur. This bottom row is for our double chocolate layers. So that's 100 grams of dark chocolate, 100 grams of white chocolate. Alternatively, if you like milk chocolate, you can use that as you wish. We have 2 gelatine leaves, 170 mils of double cream for our dark chocolate, 175 mils for our white chocolate. So the first step is to line our loaf tin. So for me, I have an approx just shy of 2 pound loaf tin. So that is a 21.5 by 11 by 6 centimeter in dimensions of our loaf tin. I've just simply lined it with some parchment paper. And but if you don't have a loaf tin, you can use whatever is available to you in your home. And preheat your oven to 170 degrees C. So now we're going to move on to our meringue. So that's simply putting our egg whites into our mixing bowl here. We're going to then whisk that up until fluff appears, and then we're going to add little by little of our caster sugar. Once all of that's been used up, we're going to then, once it gets to nearly stiff peaks, we're going to then add little by little of our orange zest. Once that's all incorporated, to finish it all off, we're going to add 1 teaspoon of our orange liqueur, or however much you want, and whisk that up until fully incorporated. So now we're going to place our prepared meringue mix into our loaf tin, and then we're going to I'm going to be using a Ofsted palette knife, so we can smooth out our walls, all of our walls. We're going to roughly try to get it about approximately 1 centimeter in thickness. So now we've put our meringue into the mold. We're now going to place this into the oven at 170 for about 10 to 15 minutes. Please keep an eye on it because the meringue will expand. So for the next step, we came over to our stove here. This is going to be building up our first layer of our terrine. So what we're going to do is submerge our gelatine leaf in some cold water. So it submerges. Make sure it submerges. While we're waiting for that, we're going to be using a bain-marie to melt our white chocolate. Plus, you don't want the temperature to go over 45 degrees. So that's why I have my trusty probe with me to monitor. While we're also waiting for that, we're going to half whip our double cream. So now it's fully melted. We're going to now add our gelatine leaf so it can let it melt. Be very quick because this will solidify. Once that happens, we're going to then add it into our double cream. And now we've taken out our terrine mold out of the oven. Now we're going to pour our first layer into our terrine mold. Please make sure that you just fill it halfway in the terrine mold. So now we filled halfway our first layer, which is our white chocolate again. So we're now going to put our terrine mold to set into the fridge for around about 2 hours or overnight. and then to let it firm up. So I've left my terrine overnight, so now we can move on to our second layer. So this is going to be the exact same process as what we did for our white chocolate. So bain-marie, your gelatine leaf, your last gelatine leaf, and your rest of your double cream. So now we're going to fill our second layer into our terrine mold. So now we've got our 2 layers. So now we're going to let that rest up in the fridge for about 2 hours. If you want to decorate it, right now you can put some finger biscuits on top of for the base, or you can do another layer of meringue and then bake it, and then set that on top of your terrine to act more like a base to enclose the whole of the terrine. So for me, I've got a spare meringue base or a cake base that I've just previously made. So now I'm going to set this into the fridge to rest for 2 hours. So now it's been 2 hours. It's finally rested up. So now we're going to take our terrine out of our loaf tin and start plating up. And there you have it, and how to make my Easter special double chocolate terrine. So if you like this sort of content, please give it a like, share it with friends and family, and subscribe to the Happy Chef YouTube channel. Remember to hit that bell to never miss a video. And remember, stay safe, stay happy, and enjoy cooking. And remember, Happy Easter.